The idea for our project came about when we were brainstorming around 6 o'clock on a Sunday evening. Dinner time. Clearly, we had food on our minds because we began thinking of a multitude of different foods for which we could test for various chemicals and compounds. Finally, we thought about how many chemicals there actually are in many of the foods that we eat on a regular basis. For the most part, we don't even realize what we are eating, not bothering to check food labels for anything other than calories and fat contents. The foods we eat typically have a long shelf life, and that can only be the result of added preservatives. Additionally, the vibrant colors seen in many foods and beverages certainly aren't completely natural, and the dyes used can lead to side effects such as nausea, headaches, ulcers, lung cancer, hyperactivity, and anemia. This got us to thinking, what kinds of chemical preservatives and dyes are actually in the foods we commonly consume? After doing some initial research, we decided to test for 4 preservatives: benzoic acid, sorbic acid, methylparaben, and propylparaben, and 3 food dyes, red 40, blue 1, and yellow 6, that can be found in a wide variety of foods and drinks. We used 7 total samples, including soda, juice, Powerade, cereal, syrup, gummy snacks, and jam.
To test the concentrations of preservatives in our samples, we used HPLC, or high performance liquid chromatography, and to test the concentrations of dyes, we used UV-Vis. It was necessary for both methods to dissolve and dilute the samples in methanol or water. Unfortunately, our results were inconclusive. The parabens were not detected at all, and we were not able to obtain reliable concentrations for benzoic and sorbic acid. The concentrations of these compounds in our food samples were probably too small to be detected by the HPLC instrument. The dyes, on the other hand, were detected in our samples. However, there are other interfering compounds in our samples that prevent us from determining whether the dyes are actually present, and if so, how much. Regardless of our less than stellar results, we enjoyed working on our project, and it would be interesting to try to improve our procedure in the future, hopefully allowing us to obtain usable, significant results.